Hey, folks. If you're a fan of the Resident Evil franchise, you've probably heard about the highly anticipated remake of Resident Evil 4. However, many fans have been wondering if the remake will be able to surpass the original 2005 version. In this video, we'll explore some things in which the original Resident Evil 4 can be considered better than in its remake version. So, grab some snacks, sit back, and let's dive in. Below are the 6 reasons why the original Resident Evil 4 can be considered better than its remake version. Atmosphere. While the remake version of Resident Evil 4 has incredible graphics, many fans argue that the original created a more tense and terrifying atmosphere. The lighting and sound design in the original were especially effective in building a sense of dread. Pacing. The original Resident Evil 4 had a more deliberate pace, which allowed players to fully explore and appreciate the game's environments. The remake version, on the other hand, was criticized by some fans for its faster pace, which made it feel more like an action game than a survival horror game. Enemy design. The enemy design in the original Resident Evil 4 was more varied and interesting, with a range of different creatures and bosses that offered unique challenges. In the remake version, some of these enemies were redesigned in ways that were less appealing to fans. Boss fights. Speaking of bosses, the original Resident Evil 4 had some of the most memorable and challenging boss fights in the series. While the remake version improved some of these fights, others were changed in ways that some fans found disappointing. Dialogue and voice acting. Many fans feel that the original Resident Evil 4 had better dialogue and voice acting than the remake version. The voice acting in particular was praised for its campy, over-the-top delivery, which added to the game's overall charm. Replay value. Finally, the original Resident Evil 4 had a higher replay value, thanks in part to its Separate Ways campaign, which allowed players to experience the game from a different perspective. The remake version lacked this feature, which made it less enticing to some fans. And those were the 6 reasons why many fans believe that the original Resident Evil 4 is better than its remake version. What do you think about these points? Do you agree or disagree? Let us know your opinions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content related to the world of gaming. See you next time.